Welcome to my BCM 114 project beta. Just a recap on what my digital artifact initially was. So my digital artifact was a fashion and style Instagram and blog that explored current trends as well as drawing from my Italian heritage. And it was just to kind of explore those means as well as provide ways to achieve certain looks on a budget, because in the modern day society all of the Instagrams and blogs, they're very brand based. So I wanted to make sure that even if I was featuring brands, that I found alternatives that might suit any lower budget, because fashion these days can be really expensive. I think I've kind of achieved my goal at being budget savvy. I think that's something I really need to pick up on, because my inconsistency with the blogs has been a bit of a downfall with the growth of my platform. But we'll first look on Instagram. So the growth of the Instagram has actually been quite substantial. I went from like 6 to about 100 followers now, which I still think isn't that great. The reason why I think I need to improve on this is simply just because my consistency with uploading and creating steady content has been a little bit limited. I think that the more constant engagement I have will increase the followers 100%. So on the Instagram, I noticed that a lot of people were viewing like my stories. I had like 100 people viewing it, but then I only had like 20 people liking my posts. So in order to try and combat that, I was making my Instagram stories a little bit more engaging. Rather than doing just a new post update on my story, I would do like a poll that would be like, what look did you like best? And then I saw that that created a lot of engagement. People were more likely to jump onto the post and have a look through it and like it, because there was a question about the post on the story. So I think that's something I need to continue, because it creates more engagement and it's going to bring a lot more followers in. Another thing I noticed that to get more feedback, it's really hard to get feedback without asking for it on Instagram. So another thing I did was on my posts, I need to start asking more questions. So I said, what's your favorite brands, or what style would you rock? And people gave me their opinion on what they liked. And this feedback allows me to kind of change my future outfits that I had styled, as well as bring some other kind of style inspiration that I hadn't thought of originally, that's going to connect better with my viewers. Something that I think as well from just the viewing of my site, that Instagram, as expected, is a little bit more successful than my blog, and I think I need to work more on linking it together. So for the future, I think posting a little bit more on my Instagram about when I have a blog. I did try this. I put it on my story saying that I had a new blog post up on my Instagram, and I saw that I got 20 more views than the other blog that I posted. So just looking at those analytics, I know that that's something that I need to improve on 100%. So yeah, that's my digital artifact pitch, and I'm hoping that I can just kind of work on using the feedback that I've gotten from Instagram, the polls, and seeing how much reach things get. Hashtags has been 100% a bonus for me. Just using the certain hashtags has been like upping some certain posts, so I know what hashtags to use and what hashtags not to use. But overall, I'm quite happy with the process, but for the future, I just need to work on posting more regularly, because I know that that's going to be one of the main factors that keep people engaged and bring more people to the site. Thanks.